in week number 5. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Everybody is doing well on their journey. I am getting testimonials. Spirit is moving on our behalf. Spirit is really moving on our behalf, y'all. And let's make sure my lips are right. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all know I gotta be right when I get on here. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I know how I do. So spirit is moving, and I'm excited. The Light Seals group is still growing. I'm just excited. Somebody watch this a year from now. I'm excited to see where we're going to be then. But nevertheless, we're going to keep on moving, and we're not going to stop. Okay, we're not going to stop until I have to pass the baton to somebody else. There's many years in place for me to do what I do now. So I'm so grateful that you are tuning in. Hope you have your incense lit, your candles. I feel like I do this every time, don't it, y'all? I really want to light a candle. And it just hits me when I get on here. So just bear with me, y'all. I got my incense, my Lotus incense. If you're looking for affordable incense, you can get a lot of it from Amazon, but if you want something affordable right now, go to Walmart to the section where they have the incense. They have incense. This incense smells really good. I have lavender, I have sage and citrus. They got them at Walmart. Okay? For $1. And then they got the other brand. I forgot what brand that is. That's $2. But it's really good incense. It gets the job done. And it burns for a long time. Okay? So the quality is on point. All right. I am getting a candle out, a tea light. I think Spirit want to do more with this energy. So I just could not ignore the prompt in the Spirit. Okay, so if you feel led to light a candle, please do. Just be obedient to Spirit, please. Okay, so I got my tea light. I got my glass jar with black salt in the bottom. It's a white candle, clearing, purifying, whatever Spirit wants to do while this is burning, and then we're divinely protected. Then we're going to go right into class. I got mesmerized for a minute. I was just looking at the candle. I don't know. Spirit's in control. Okay, so I got this lit. Okay? So, today we're going to be talking about hands-on spell work. Y'all know the routine. We're going to bring everybody in together on one accord, and we're going to go right into our lesson. Excuse me. Okay, let's go. All right, breathe in and out. We're going to do this 3 times, and then we're going to bring everybody in together in alignment. Let's go. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Out long and hard. Move your shoulders around some. Move your neck around some. Kind of shake out that stress. Thank Spirit for giving us clarity of mind, revelation, and a divine impartation for what we are learning today. in the comment section. Tell me what you feel when I bring us into alignment together when you hear that bell. Let me know what you think, what you feel. Even if you don't feel nothing, even if it don't make a difference, just let me know what that does for you when we do our breathing and then I chime the singing bowl. All right, I would like to know. Okay, so this is going to be about hands-on spell work. With spell work, with magic, it's something that you'll always be ever learning. And like I told you in the beginning, I serve as the foundation to where you are going to go. This is very phenomenal for me. It's kind of like I got my bragging rights because I'm part of your foundation. And so as you grow, as you evolve, as you become the most powerful hoodoo practitioner, shaman, tarot card reader, medium, psychic, whatever you call yourself, witch, hoodoo practitioner, high priestess, empress, whatever you're going to be after this, whatever role, whatever position you're going to carry after being a part of this school, I am the foundation of that. Which means, I told you I'm, my little bragging right, just flexing my muscles in the spirit a little bit, which means that you'll always have to remember where you come from. So, Divine School of Magic, Queen Tiyi will never be forgotten. So this is why I don't take it lightly. This is why I take this serious. And I'm saying this with a smile because it makes me feel so good. It makes me feel happy that I have been entrusted to be a blessing to you and teach you the basics. And it's a little more, we got standard, we got intermediate, beginners, all of that. You're getting a little bit advanced. You're getting a little bit of everything in the school, but it's all the foundation that you're going to stand on. And I realize that because for me, fortunately and unfortunately, it's bittersweet. My foundation from church, that's what I stand on. Because I learned a lot about healing, laying on of hands, demonology, different things about speaking into the atmosphere. I saw the power at work and laying on of hands. I saw the power at work when I would speak things into people's life. I saw the power at work when I wouldn't, I didn't have to touch people and they would just tremble under the power. That's my foundation. But everybody don't have a church background. Okay? Or you may be coming out of church background, but there was nobody, around to teach you, and then you discovered this place. You see what I'm saying? So you're blessed. I didn't have a Divine School of Magic. I just had my boldness and my courage and just the leading and guiding of spirit to teach me the way. And so I didn't want to have all this knowledge and begin to meet people along the way and then not have something like this to gravitate to. So I know, and I'm grateful and I'm humbled that I am a very huge part of your foundation. And that's a blessing. Okay? So with this foundation, spell work is going to be a very big part of your life. Okay? Some of you may be battling with that. Some of you are ready to go. Some of you you may be dealing with the traditional religious way of thinking. You're still reconditioning your mind. And that's okay. Because I know the truth always breaks free. The truth will always be revealed. But you're here. I don't think it's by happenstance. I don't think it's by mistake that you're here and you're listening to this. You're taking these classes. And so with spell work, it's going to be a very big part of your life. Every student, okay, there's no doubt in my mind, whether you do it with tools, whether you do it mentally, whether you work with the elements, whatever you work with, it's great to have that solid foundation so that you'll know that you know that when you put something together, whatever type of spell work you do, that it's going to work and it's going to be effective. I put that in the atmosphere now because I am experiencing that now from some cord cuttings, from candle magic I did for clients, the way that spirit has me flowing in my groups. The power is here, and it's only going to become more intensified the deeper you go into it and the more confident you become. So I'm going to give you 9 different spell work charms, ingredients that you can use by ingredient, word for word, or it can just be an inspiration to you moving in the direction you need to move in. I love to encourage people that are creative. All right? Don't be afraid of your creativity. Don't doubt your creativity. If you sing, if you dance, if you draw, if you cook, whatever you do with your hands, if you talk to people and you're moving your hand, you are a creator. If you're computer savvy, you know how to put things together, paint, whatever it is, you are creative. And so I go through these different spells with you. You may hear something else in spirit. I may say, use this. Okay? This is just a suggestion. Just like in cooking, they tell you, okay, you get the recipe. It's just a suggestion. You can do whatever you want to do. You can add or subtract whatever you want to. It's your recipe. This is your craft. I can't express that enough. This is your craft. Trust your intuition. Trust your spirit team first and foremost. All right? And move in confidence. Okay, so we're just going to go through this really quick. The first one I want to talk about is an abundance spell. Abundance is very important. If you're going to do spell work for the first time, maybe you've never done it and you're thinking about, okay, where should I start? Start with self-love and money. Self-love, money, and protection. You can't go wrong with those 3. And you may say, okay, what's first? Self-love. Okay? Because magic, this side is going to present you with a lot of challenges. And you got to love yourself through it all. It's going to help you be bold. It's going to help you be courageous. It's going to help you identify people bullshit. And you're really going to know your value. And you're not going to take less. Them self-love spells, they work. Okay? Then the second one would be abundance. Okay? You want that abundance to come in. You want it to come in. Whatever you touch, you want it to turn to gold. Whatever you put your hands to do, you want it to prosper. Okay? Whoever lives you touch, you want them to be blessed. All that is a part of abundance. Body, mind, soul, and spirit. And then protection. You want to protect whatever spirit gives you. Because spirit is going to give you gifts spiritually and physically. And those physical things is going to affect your mental health, your emotional health, all of that. Okay? And you want to protect that. And then as you become more stronger as a spell worker, a spell caster, people are going to start hating on you. So those protection spells are going to come into play. You're going to be surprised. They're going to be like, damn, she was powerful before, but now she doing this. You know how people talk. This witchcraft shit, she really powerful. How can we take her down? Or take him down? Baby. Self-love, abundance, money, prosperity, and protection. Okay, so the first one is an abundance spell. Abundance is a state of plenitude. I like that. Write that down. Abundance is a state of plenitude. plenitude. Of having more than just your basic needs met. Work with this spell to invite abundance into your life. Here's the ingredients. A candle, an orange, a piece of bread, salt in a dish, your wallet. You're going to cut the orange into quarters. Hold the candle by its wick and cover it with juice from the orange. Place the candle in an upright position and allow the juice to dry. Get into a magical mood and cleanse your workspace. We like to cleanse with smoke, but you can also use sound or visualization. Focus on your vision of abundance. Visualize what abundance would mean to you. Place the candle onto your workspace and position the bread and the salt in front of it. Place your wallet to the right of the candle. Light the candle and sprinkle a large pinch of salt over the bread and the wallet. Open your hands and hold them, palms up on either side of the candle, like this. Move your hands to direct the energy from the candle. Visualize yourself receiving abundance and feel the palms of your hands grow warm. I feel it. I don't even have a candle. I feel that. Concentrate on welcoming abundance while the candle burns down. When the candle is spent, ground yourself with 7 deep breaths. Clean up and discard the remains of the candle. This is an abundance spell. It's not something that you have to discard right away. It's safe. If you have to wait a minute for it to cool down. Sometimes I have to wait for the container or whatever I use to cool down, then dispose of it. When it comes to other, like the spells where you're hexing or getting rid of stuff or whatever, you have to dispose of those items immediately because they absorbed or brought in a lot of negative energy, and it's just got to go. But abundance, if you can't get to it right away to clean up, it's fine if it's in your home. I just wanted to put that out there. All right, binding spell. You'll need 1 ice cube tray, 1 piece of paper, water, sugar, which is optional. Write the name of the thing or person you wish to bind onto the paper. Place the paper into the ice cube tray. Make sure you use black ink or black marker. Okay? Fill the tray with water and put it in the freezer. This essentially freezes the negative energy of that which you wish to bind and stops it from affecting you. Add some honey or sugar to the water before freezing it if you wish to sweeten the situation. Okay? Binding spells work to remove or bind influences or energies that are no longer serving you. Therefore, it's important to be as concise about that which you wish to bind before starting the spell. Maybe it's a habit or thought pattern you can't seem to shake off, or a person whose influence over you is proven to be detrimental to your well-being. Binding magic essentially works to cleanse your own energy field. It does not interfere with the energy field of others. Bind that which no longer serves you. Which means, if a lot of people may say, oh, that's bad, won't that come back on you or whatever, y'all need to get in that hoodoo class, all right? That's another teaching there. But no, if somebody's in your space and they're causing havoc and doing all types of manner of evil and unrighteousness towards you, bind their ass up. There's no question. They're not worried about making you stressed and upset and crying and mad and talking to you all kinds of crazy. Bind their ass up. And I'm saying it like this to make you stand up in your magic. Why we let people do all this shit to us, and then when it's time for them to get what they get, we want to make excuses. But they had you crying. They stole from you. They did underhanded shit to you. And you worried about their feelings? Hell to the no. The moment you do some shicey stuff to me, my spirit team don't like it. Because words are spells. Remember that. So if they're speaking ill intent toward you, they're casting a spell. They're hexing you. And we let people do this right in our face. No, not at the Divine School of Magic, not on my watch, not my students. We deal with shit accordingly. And that's that. Okay? Now, the sweetened part is, say if it's a landlord or somebody at work that you know you got to work with, you know, they writing that paycheck, they doing your reviews, you know, so you can get your raise. Let's just say a supervisor, a boss, or a husband, or wife. Unfortunately, sometimes we got to bind them up because they be on some okie doke. But you want it to be sweet. We want to bind up what they're saying, the negative behavior, the negative words, the negative energies. So we want to bind it up and make it sweet toward us. They'll start to speak more gentler to you. They'll start to respect you. They'll start to love on you. They'll start to give you favor, give you things that they wouldn't usually do, you know, if they were in, you know, still in that state of mind. So you just have to be led by spirit and gauge it. But know that a binding spell, no, K-N-O-W, I didn't say N-O, no, K-N-O-W, that a binding spell is necessary when doing your craft. You're going to have to do one sooner or later. I remember that was one of the first spells, one of the first. I did another one. And my daughter taught me that. Freezer spell. My family was acting a fool during my mama's, you know, death and all that. My sisters was coming against me, cussing me out. It was really bad. And so even after the funeral, it got really bad because they wanted to come over there and see what mama had. They got this, blah, 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 blah. It was ugly. It was really ugly. Okay. And we had to put their asses in the freezer. My daughter, I forgot, she got a lemon, salt. She did that spell, honey. She got lemon, salt. She cut it open. We had pens. She wrote their names on there. We stuck that joker down in that lemon. We poured salt over it and we closed it shut with pens, put it in the bag and threw it in the bottom of the freezer. As far as it'll go, I don't know if it's the deep freezer or the other freezer. And they didn't bother us for the duration of the rest of that what I had to walk through. Now, when we moved, we had to take it out and they started up again. So that's how I know it works. Y'all better freeze these jokers. They'll trip out here in the streets. I'm just saying. Woo, let me get some water. Okay? Bind that which no longer serves you. Okay? All right. Let me know what you think about that below. The next one is protection jar spell. Protection jar spell. Okay? Method. Cleanse your ingredients, your tools, and workspace. Okay? That's with your smoke, sound, all of that. When it says sound, let me show y'all this. Some of you may say, well, how do I cleanse with sound? Okay, you see this? This is one of my oils. I already concentrate, whatever. So I have an oil. I just made it, or my tarot card. So I got my oil. So I'm using my oil and my tarot cards, right? You do your breathing technique, however you spirit tell you to do it. Ground yourself. Think about your intentions. What do you want these cards to do? What do you want this oil to do? Okay? And you cleanse it with sound. Just kind of circle it around. See what I'm saying? You understand? So that's how you cleanse with sound. It will raise the vibration. You can also do smoke. If you want to do smoke, then do sound. Whatever floats your boat, baby. It's your craft. Do it. Just be led by spirit. I always tell you that. So that's how you cleanse with sound. If you want to cleanse with herbs, and the herbs have been blessed, like my herb back here, they've been blessed. Okay, they sit back there. They got crystals back there. It's high energy back there. You could just take that and just sprinkle it. You could sprinkle it where you're going to sit it at. Okay, your tools or whatever. Say if you keep your your tools in a basket or a little box. Just sprinkle some herbs at the bottom of that. And that'll keep it charged, and put one crystal in that container. That will keep it charged and clear of negative energy. Alright, I just wanted to give you a sidebar. So, you can cleanse with smoke, any kind of protective plant or herb. Smoke is perfect. You can also cleanse with visualization or sound. Set your intention. You can do this by holding the empty glass vial in your hand and carefully visualizing your desired state. A state of total protection and safety. That's before you do any work with it. You bless it, you consecrate it, smoke, cleanse it, sound, visualization. Now you got the empty jar in your hand. Let me show y'all, like for y'all to envision. Okay. I need to do this because I got a self-love one, and then I got a prosperity one right here that I made for myself. I need to do a protection one. Okay, so you got this in your hand. You done did your breathing exercise. It's been smoke cleansed. Let's see that. I'm always fascinated with what the smoke looks like inside of a jar when I cleanse it, just like this. And whatever you want to say something while you're smoking, I speak in tongues. Robabaku Shandarabaku Sataradia. Rebekande ke Ababa Soto Robabaku Shitarabanderia Sokora Mamambasa. Divine protection. Kure Beke do Bokora Baba Soto Ramande ke Shatobohusa. The Archangel Michael shall fight on my behalf. Urane ke Bande Kodabaha. My spirit team, my ancestors, Urabakusheta. Just like that. Just like that. And you do it till it releases you. I feel like still going. I don't want to get carried away. We're in class. But you do it, you chant, you speak in tongues, you meditate until you feel, if it's on you like this to keep going, I don't care if it takes 5 minutes. You do it till spirit release, because you're putting that energy into that vessel. Okay? I'm a warrior. I'm a fighter. So I'm getting charged from the spirit realm, my ancestors. It's just not you charging it. It's your spirit team. So I got a lot of warriors and fighters in my bloodline. We will snatch your head off if we have to. And I don't know what my ancestors did back in the slavery day. They probably killed a few folks messing with them. We don't know. Okay, so if you feel that push while you're charging that vessel, push in, press in. You know, when I'm on Facebook, I say something, I say tap in. That's what I mean. Tap into that place beyond comfortability. So when I get to charging stuff and cleansing it, and I'm going in, I can feel that energy. Y'all probably felt it while I was speaking in tongues. And you go. And then I can feel it. It'll come down. It'll release. And I'll be like, I'm done. And then you're ready to move forward. Let me do this. I got a little more. Robo kishetana so robo kundara bandeke re nanda so komande kishete rand kando kurebe kia yoso rabaseto kondara raba rebebebebe kusheta rababababa soto rande ke she robo bobo kosaya rande kosha Rebeki sheto boho sata rabako sita ramande riaso rababaso rebeka so rande masa rebababa sokura mamasa rabasan de kiradiasa yera naramando kosa Ramamamando roboko sereriasa ramande ramande ya ereriasa ramama ya ramando buhusa ya 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 ya. Yeah, Ramandiriya ya nobokosa. Manda ya 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 ya. Ndiriyasa. Ooh, Ramakusha. Ashe. That's how I get down. And that prayer was for some of y'all too. Divine protection, divine covering. Receive that. If you felt that moving you, I wasn't just praying for that jar. I was praying for those that's going to watch this. That's why I said we can't lose with the stuff we use. You come out of church, you used to speak in tongues and lay hands, and come on, bring it on over here. And let spirit intensify it. Let spirit purify it. Be appreciated and celebrated in the natural and as well as in the spirit. So whatever you received in that prayer, let me know. Comment. Okay? I had to get that out for me. I just couldn't keep going and not do that. So that's going to be my y'all seen me do it. Up close and personal. That's going to be my protection jar. Okay? So, you carefully visualizing your desired state, a state of total protection and safety. Layer each ingredient into the jar. Y'all feel that? It's just lingering. Layer each ingredient into the jar. It's good to start with the finer ingredients like the salt and finish with the coarser elements like the calendula. I didn't give y'all the ingredients, but I'm going back to do that. Place the lid on the vial and wrap the silver wire around the rim. Activate your jar by holding it in your hands and again, clearly visualizing your desired outcome. So you're cleansing it, then you're going to seal it, and you're going to visualize your desired outcome. Okay, seal the energy of the jar by dripping some of the black or white candle wax onto the jar's lid. Your jar is now ready to use. Keep the jar with you and activate its protective energy by touching it or thinking about it whenever you need extra protection. Place it on your bedside table for protection in the dream world. Keep it in the glove box of your car for safe travels, or give the jar to a loved one as a protective amulet. Okay? You can put it in your pocketbook. All right? And I have the mini jars that can stick anywhere if you want to tap into that. Okay? So here's the ingredients for this. Hematite crystal chips or another protective crystal you like to work with. Dried calendula, dried sage, dried juniper berries, white salt, silver wire, 925 silver wire, a black or white candle, a small vial, glass vial or jar with the lid. So, honey, you can do however you want to. Like I said, this is just a suggestion. You can add, take away, whatever you want to do is up to you. So that's how you do the protection jar spell. So the protection charm, here's the ingredients. Horse grains of red or white salt, a pouch made of black or white fabric, dried bay leaves. Here's the method. You're going to cleanse the ingredients with smoke, visualization, or sound. Place the salt into the pouch, crumble the bay leaves on top, close the pouch. Hold the pouch in your hands and imbue it, imbue it, with an intense intention of protection. You could work with the intention of I am protected. Carry the pouch with you as a protective charm. Okay? A witchy cleansing spray. Here's the ingredients. A sprig of rosemary or dried rosemary, don't matter. A few sage leaves, salt, a reusable spray bottle, a few drops of lemon juice or oil. You can use lemon essential oil, okay? This cleansing spray can be used to cleanse objects, spaces, or energy fields. Perfect if smoke cleansing is not an option for you. Make it in small batches and store in the fridge between uses. But if you use essential oils, you should be fine, okay? Ingredients. Place all of the ingredients in a pot and cover with water on low heat. Allow the water to simmer. Simmer until the oils have been extracted from the herb. Your water will start to become a greenish, yellowish color. Remove from the heat and allow to cool. Once the water has cooled, pour it into the spray bottle. You might like to add a few fresh herbs to the bottle to make it look especially beautiful. And this is how you would use this cleansing spray. It is to remove any lingering energies from objects or spaces. Like if you go to a family member's house, or if you visit somebody for the first time and you're in the bathroom, or they go in the other room, or they're outside, you like, I feel this. You want to cleanse that space, okay? And they'll think, okay, oh, you just sprayed some nice smelling spray. Nah, I just wrecked shop in here. You don't know it. All right? You can use this spray as a smoke cleansing alternative. That means you can cleanse your tools and stuff with it. Lightly spray across any objects or tools that require energetic cleansing. Use the spray to cleanse your sacred space, or gently mist your bed before sleeping to encourage a peaceful night's sleep. That's some good stuff right there. Now, if you want a recipe where you don't have to put it in the refrigerator, use spring water, bless that, or purified water out of the bottle, and drop your essential oils in it. Make sure you put all your herbs in it first, and then add the spring or purified water, your essential oil, your lemon essential oil, and then you can put a drop of vitamin E, or some drop of any oil, jojoba oil, olive oil, to kind of keep it preserved. Just a drop and shake it up real good, and there you go. You don't have to worry about putting it in the refrigerator. I love this. This is happiness potion. This is great for a romantic night, or you're hanging out with the girlfriends and everybody's feeling crappy. You know, when women get together, it is really a waiting to exhale moment. Because, honey, we talking about everything. We may cry, we may scream. Honey, it does not matter, okay? If you're going to have a waiting to exhale moment with the ladies, men have it too. So I'm talking to the fellas. Whatever you identify with, this is great. Get y'all some happiness potion. Here we go. A sparkling drink. You can do champagne for those that want to be non-alcoholic. You can do cider or apple juice. All right. A chalice or a beautiful glass. Get a wine glass. A piece of jade or citrine. That's a crystal. A pinch of marjoram or thyme. A daisy and affirmation affirming your desired state of joy. Again, you can add and subtract. However you want to do it. It's still going to be your happiness potion. So this potion is designed to attract happiness. Drawing on the frequency of happiness, cast this spell to imbue any relationship with happiness. You can use this potion to draw happiness into your relationship with yourself, with a family member, a pet, a friend, or a lover. Begin by getting into a magical mood. You might like to play your favorite music, lay out some crystals, and smoke cleanse your workspace and tools. You may even use your little Sprite. All right. Pour the sparkling drink into your glass. Now add the crystal to the glass and sprinkle with thyme. Float the daisy on top. Lay the affirmation face up on your workspace and set your glass on top of it that it can absorb the affirmation's joyful energy. Visualize your drink becoming infused with the affirmation. Remove the crystal and the daisy. Now sip the joy-infused drink, and again, visualize yourself taking sips of joyful energy. When you finish, you can eat the daisy petals to give your spell an extra boost, because daisy petals are edible. Keep your affirmation under your pillow and speak it out loud before you go to sleep each night. All right? And again, Spirit will tell you if you don't want to use the daisy, something else. You can use fruit. Fruit that represent happiness. I would work with, I want it cold. I wouldn't use ice cube. I use frozen fruit. I actually made a love potion for someone. TMI, but we're in class, right? It's a teachable moment. He had issues. He had it would get up, his penis, but it wouldn't stay up. So he took me to the beach, and I was not going to be on that beach trip not satisfied sexually. I'm just saying. You go to the beach with a fine brother, you're going to want it to be a beach experience, right? Fellas, you go to the beach with a fine woman, you want it to be a beach experience. You know, like a Stella, how Stella got her groove back. You know what I'm saying? Those type of things. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So I made that for him. I'll tell y'all about that's a bonus class. I put it all together. I used, and Spirit just gave me the ingredients. So I used frozen fruit or whatever. I used wine, and he knew what I was doing. I said, this is gonna make us happy. More so me than him. I know I'm a man. I made that drink, y'all. He said, he raised up like coming out the Tiyi, what the hell you give me? The dead has arisen. And it stayed arisen for a long time. He was confused and happy, and I was happy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so again, don't doubt your intuition and freely use your creativity. Do I need to say more? All right, I think you got it. All right, so that's the happiness potion. I just turned into a sex potion too. Y'all know how I get down. Don't be clutching your pearls. Oh my God, did she just say that? And did. Does she want me to do that? And do. Okay, that's how we doing. All right, moving right along. Self-love spell. Self-love spell jar. Okay. Spell jars are a simple and joyful magical practice. Very fun to do. Designed to help you get in touch with your innate magical powers. Once the spell has been completed, you can carry the jar with you as an amulet, keep it on your altar, or place it somewhere you will see it often. You might also like to meditate while holding the jar to enjoy its benefits. So here's the ingredients. A small glass jar or vial, dried lavender, dried rose petals, clear quartz crystal, pink string, a pink or white candle, pink salt. So this is how you do it. You're going to get into a magical mood. Maybe you feel like lighting some candles and burning some incense. Put on your favorite music, something that makes you feel lovely and super in love with yourself, okay? The song came up in my spirit was Living Your Life Like It's Golden with Jill Scott. I don't know, that just came to my mind. All right. Add all the ingredients except for the string into your spell bottle. You might like to make a small funnel out of paper to help you to get the ingredients into the jar or vial. Name one thing you love about yourself and picture it vividly in your imagination as you add each component. Wrap the pink string around the neck of the bottle. Seal the bottle with candle wax. Now, hold the bottle in your hand and feel the love radiating back toward you. Anytime you feel the need for a self-love boost, touch or think about your self-love jar to reactivate its magic. And so this is the one I made for myself. I am polyamorous, which I have many loves. When I date, I have more than one love, and everybody know about each other. I had to get rid of all of them, and so it made me feel some type of way. You know, like I got 3 men, and nobody's gonna do right. You know, but that's another story for another day. And one of them in particular that I had to kind of part ways with, my love. He's my love. And I know we're going to get back together, but it's going to take time because he got to get some things in order. But if I call on him, he's still there. You know, if I text him, he'll text back. So we just got that connection. Like he said, he's not going nowhere. He's here. In his mind, we're still together. In my mind, like we all broke up. What you thought? Y'all know how we do. But I was feeling some type of way. Okay, not only 1, but 3. Honey, triple the trouble. Triple the fun, too. I'm just saying. Okay, so this is a jar I made for myself with all types of herbs. My petition, and I always forget what I write on here, and I can't even remember what I wrote. But my petition is in here. I put pink glitter. You see lavender. You see pink salt. You see white rose petals. I put all types of stuff that simplify love. And I put a cute little sticker on here, and I drip candle wax on it. And this carries a lot of energy. And so I sit it on my workplace. Sometimes I just pick it up or whatever. And it really doesn't matter how you layer your ingredients unless you just anal like that. Because sometimes I just shake it. If I'm feeling real low, feeling some type of way, I like to agitate that energy. I love it. I just, woo! Okay? I'm just shaking it. So it really doesn't matter. It's your jar. If you want to shake it, you can shake it. If not, you want to layer it and keep it layered and then all perfect and you just want to hold it, that's up to you. But honey, I know how I feel sometimes. My nerves be acting like this. Till I feel it. Sometimes you like, you get the shaking feeling and you like, cha 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 cha. I get the dance and I put it through my legs like I can bounce a basketball through my legs. Can't even do that, but I be putting it through my legs. I'm feeling it, right? Hey, like that. So it's up to you. I'm extra, so have fun with it. Just have fun. All right. Anytime you feel the need for a self-love boost, touch and think about your self-love jar to reactivate its magic. I want to reiterate that. So, and that's how you do that. So the next one is a love charm, okay, to attract an abundance of love in your life. And you may be like, I'm married. I don't need that. Yes, baby. You and your husband need that. Especially you been married a long time. Even if you're not married, you've been with somebody a long time. You want to keep that love fresh and fiery and, you know what I'm saying, like that. If ask you a question about your relationship with your partner and you've been together, if you ain't doing this, like, yeah, that's my boo. Honey, you need this. If I ask you, how y'all doing? You say, we all right. He all right. Hanging in there. Baby, you need this. I'm trying to get you like this. Dun, 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 dun. You know, both of you, okay? So, here we go. Method. Cleanse your space and tools. You may like to cleanse with smoke, visualization, or sound. Place the silk onto your working space. Place the flowers, petals, raspberry leaves, rose quartz, and cardamom pods onto the piece of silk. Basically, you're making your own pouch. But you can go on Amazon and get you some organza bags or any other pretty bag if you don't want to make your own pouch. And just put the ingredients in there. It's up to you. Write the following incantation onto the sheet of paper. Grant to me my wish to make, of love to give and love to receive. Equal and fair, bring now to me this love to share, so mote it be. Grant to me my wish to make, of love to give and love to receive. Equal and fair, bring now to me this love to share, so mote it be. And again, customize it. If you want to add your name and your partner's name in there, I will specify. I will add my name and my 3 partners if I had somebody name. And I would say Ashe. Okay? Some of you may say Namaste. Whatever, baby. Whatever. Just seal it. Okay? Fold the paper 3 times and place it onto the silk. Fold it towards you 3 times. If you're bringing something to you, fold it towards you. If you taking something away from you, fold it away. All right? So you gather the ingredients into the piece of silk and tie it with the ribbon to make a small pouch. Knot the ends of the pouch 6 times in total as you repeat the incantation. You should repeat the incantation fully for each knot you make. Draw the sigil as shown on the sheet onto the bay leaf. Burn the bay leaf and pass the completed silk pouch through the smoke. While cupping the silk pouch in your hand, visualize as clearly as possible how you would feel if you had already attained the love you wish to experience. Your charm is now activated. Again, Spirit may have you do something different, but activate it. Just be sure to activate it. So you can carry the charm with you and touch it often throughout the day. Each time you touch the charm, visualize again the love you wish to experience. Sleep with the charm underneath your pillow and drift to sleep, imagining the love you wish to experience. Note, be patient and give the charm time to do its work. Try to clear your mind of any expectations you might have and rest in the knowledge that when the time is right, the universe will deliver the perfect love to you. Okay? Or that perfect love will be, exemplified in your marriage or your relationship with your partner. Whatever. Just make sure your intentions are pure. All right? Okay, so here are the ingredients, and I'm going to show you the sigil that you can draw, or you can make up your own sigil. 30 centimeters of pink ribbon, a small piece of rose quartz crystal, hibiscus flowers, rose petals, raspberry leaves, 2 cardamom pods, cardamom pods, a piece of pink or red silk, 1 bay leaf, a small piece of paper. Okay, so here's the sigil. It's like an oval and slash in there. I want you to be able to get that. Or you can do it however. Make your own. You can make 2 hearts and put your names in it. Whatever you want to do. But I just wanted to show you what I had here. If this sigil resonates with you, by all means, please use it. Okay, so the next spell is to release fear. This is good if you're on this journey for the first time. You're breaking free from tradition, religion, people's opinion. This is very good. You need to do this right away. And if you find yourself learning something new on this side, or working with a tool, with divination tools, with your oracle cards, your tarot cards, maybe you're using the pendulum, maybe you're using crystals, and you get fearful, you need to release that fear. And this spell will help you. Okay, so when we act on fear, we are not acting in alignment with our highest self that's coming from your lower self. This can lead us to make poor choices. If you walk into this and you allow fear to overtake you, you may say, I'm going back to Christianity. I'm going back to be a Muslim. I'm going back to whatever. I'm not doing this magic stuff. Okay, that's your lower self talking, because this is going to challenge you to go higher. I vouch for that. When it comes to magic, when it comes to witchcraft, it really challenges you to go higher. I know what they told us, right? But once you know, you know. All right? Work this spell to release any fears that might be negatively affecting you. You'll need a cord made of natural material like cotton, a fire-safe dish, lighter, or candle. Take the cord in both hands and picture your fears clearly. State each fear out loud as you tie a knot in the cord. Visualize each fear being bound as you tie each knot. When you finish binding all of your fears into the cord, say out loud, these are my fears. I bind them to the cord and know that they no longer serve me. Know, as a K-N-O-W, you know that they no longer serve you. Now place the cord into your fireproof dish in your little cauldron. Hopefully everybody's investing in a little cauldron, and set it aflame. Use the lighter or the candle for this. Visualizing your fears being consumed by the fire as you say, I release my fears into the flame and trust that they will not return to me again. Finish by thanking the fire for consuming your fears. Thank the fire, thank your ancestors, whatever you feel. I did a spell similar to that in my, I think it's my coaching group, my consulting group, the Purple Door. And what I did, I wrote everything out on pieces of paper in black. And I had the brown twine, and I anointed Shut Your Mouth. I used a Shut Your Mouth oil and some other oils, protection, whatever I had back there. with releasing, binding, or whatever. I anointed that paper, I cut the strips out, and then I just took the knot every time and I tied it around a piece of paper. Fear, people gossiping, and I'm visualizing that stuff being, I'm releasing it. That was the binding release spell work, so have you. And so I did that, and then I burned it. And we've been having peace from here. Ain't nobody bothering us over here in these streets. So you could do it like that. Or you could just do the knot. Okay? Be creative. Have fun with it. Know that whatever you purpose in your mind to do, whatever you're trying to achieve, it's going to happen. Because you're that witch. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to give you 2 bonuses, and we're done. This is psychic stimulation tea. All right, you're going to prepare this tea before psychic work, divination, or dream work to enhance your results. Note, mugwort should not be ingested if you are pregnant, planning to be, or breastfeeding. So if you want to do this, you got to find an herb that you can ingest while being pregnant, if you're pregnant or trying to get pregnant. Mugwort is a no-no. Mugwort. Okay? Want everybody to be safe and the baby to be safe. So the ingredients. First, 1 teaspoon dried mugwort. 1 teaspoon dried lemon balm. 1 teaspoon dried peppermint leaves. 1 teaspoon dried yarrow, Yarrow. 1/4 teaspoon coarsely ground cinnamon. And so this is what you do. You're going to grind all those ingredients together using your mortar and pestle. Place in a large teapot and cover boiling water. Allow to brew for 10 minutes. Then you're going to strain it and drink it. This tea is terrific before partaking in any divinatory work, before a deep meditation, or prior to sleeping for those seeking to enhance their lucid psychic dreams. Pretty good, huh? All right, banishing elixir. This elixir is best prepared during a waning moon phase. Use it to banish bad habits, negative thoughts, or toxic energy from your life. Here's the ingredients. Salt. Black salt is preferable. If you don't have black salt, I sell it on the website. If you have it. Sage, fresh or dried, water, a spray bottle. Cleanse your space and ingredients. You can use smoke, sound, or visualization. Place your salt into the spray bottle along with the sage. I said purified. Make sure that's blessed, or spring water. Add water to fill the bottle. Swirl the bottle in a counterclockwise motion. Remember, clockwise is coming to you. Counterclockwise, you're going the opposite way. The opposite way, because you're banishing, taking stuff away from you. All right? While you swirl the bottle, visualize that which you wish to banish dissolving along with the salt. Place the bottle on a windowsill to soak up the waning moon's energy overnight. The following morning, hold the bottle in your dominant hand, whatever you write with, and say out loud or in your mind, salt, sage, and water banish from me everything I tell of thee. Clap your hands 3 times to end the spell. Use the elixir as a cleansing spray whenever the thing you needed to banish presents itself in your life. Keep the spray in the fridge when you're not using it. And again, you can use essential oils when you don't have to worry about keeping it in the refrigerator. So if somebody negative comes in your life, that same energy, from that abusive or the narcissist, lover or whatever, This your go-to. This elixir is your go-to. Spray that shit right out of your life. All right? And so that's it. I'm so grateful for this class. So you have several things to think about, to meditate on, to inspire you to do your own spell work. So I'm going to do a reading, a quick reading for this class, and then you're going to have homework. Okay, let's do oracle cards here. I'm just going to do these. Something quick and easy. And so when you do your homework, everybody is to customize. And you're going to do this again. I want you to customize your own spell. Let me erase that. Erase that. I want you to, because you may not have everything needed in this, some of this spell work. So do your own, or if you have all the ingredients that one has, you can do that and do the spell work, make the spray, make the elixir, make the charm, whatever is resonating with you. Make it and send me a picture of it. I'm not sure if y'all can add pictures in the comments here. Just make sure I get it some way, somehow. Oh, you can post it in the Facebook group and say, this is my homework, and put the date and week number 5. All right. Hands-on spell work. This is my homework. Okay. And I'll see it. Okay. Let me know down below how you enjoyed this class. All right. We're just going to ask Spirit for this. What messages is Spirit speaking to us for this class? For Divine School of Magic, week 5. What is the message that you want them to have now and for many years to come? Ooh, I felt that. Oh, flip right out. That's good. First card that came out, forgive yourself. Sometimes we make decisions, we do things that we can't take back. Sometimes we'll be in a good place and we'll allow our self-sabotage or overthinking to bring us out of that good place. Maybe you had a good partner. Maybe you had a good job. Maybe you made a decision too fast because you was agitated with somebody and you made a bad decision, and now you're paying the consequences of it. You're dealing with the consequences. You're coming through soon. Forgive yourself. We've all been there and done that. Identify and remove toxic people around you. That is so befitting because of the different spells and charms we learned about today. Banishing. It's going to make you think about all of that. When you learn something in magic and spell work, it's going to affect your life across the board. It's going to have you thinking about some shit you ain't thought you'd be thinking of. It's going to make you deal with some shit you was like, okay, I got to deal with that? Yeah, because it's pushing you to a higher place. And some things, some negative thinking, some conversations, some relationships, it just can't go up with you. If you really want to go up, you'll understand that. And you do what it takes. Do whatever spell work you need to do to go to that next level. Never stay here. Always aim for here. Okay? So, identify and remove the toxic people around you. And that right there represents your third eye. You can't look at it in the natural. You got to see beyond that. Open up your third eye. I don't care if the relationship being perfect. It's something you're not seeing because in your eyes, it's perfect. But start to look with that third eye. You'll see the shit upon the shit. Get to work on that. And then after all that, you're going to get backlash from it. Some people may retaliate. Some people may go off on you. Oh, we've been friends for years. You think you're better than me? I've been through it all, baby. You got to be strong, brave, and bold. Be strong. Take the retaliation. Take the cussing out. Just be strong. Now, if they have a few choice words and you feel like you need to have a few choice words, just don't punk out on me now. Handle it with grace, but don't let nobody talk to you any type of way, all kinds of ways. Be brave. Don't let nobody make you back down. This is your life. Be bold and stand firm. Don't be like, okay, you're right. I'm not. No, we're not. No, we're not wimps. We're not wimps. We're strong. And the more you do your exercises of visualization, intentions, and all of that, the stronger you'll become mentally. Because you'll be like, I can't deal with the bullshit. No. You got to keep all that clear so that you can continue flowing in your flow. Period. All right? So forgive yourself. Identify and remove, talk to people around you. Open up that third eye. Be strong, brave, and bold. And all of it represents magic. You can see symbols of magic on all of that. So let's get to it. Okay? All right, I love y'all. Talk to me. Questions, comments. Let me know how you enjoyed this class. Because I know I'm loving it. I'm loving it, honey. This is phenomenal. All right, so we're going to close out. All right. Very, very good class. About an hour and something. Good timing. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for what you've done for us during this class today. Thank you for the students that are watching now and for many years to go, to come. There's many years to go and there's many years to come. So as I close this out, seal everything that we learned. And I decree and declare that they will be inspired to be brave in their creativity and begin to create things that nobody has ever created before. I thank you for every student of Divine School of Magic. Okay. Ashe. Bye-bye.